What's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Jake for those that are new here, and this project is my dad's 1974 Case 1070. If you have not seen what is going on with this tractor, I advise going back a video, and I'll link it down in the description of what has been going on with this tractor with the PowerShift. We took the time to split this tractor apart, and in this video we continue with that. We don't get all of the PowerShift done, but it's at least a partial. We're just two guys with no experience on how to do this, so learn from our mistakes on this, and I hope you find this video enjoyable and yet informative too of how to do these. I'll try to do some explaining here and there throughout, but we have not gotten very far with some other prevalent projects that we needed to address with mom and dad needing a vehicle pretty badly, so we concentrated more on that this past weekend. I did work on the tractor, but it wasn't enough to really justify adding to this video, and it would have probably not made much sense. But anyways, without further ado, let's get to the video, and I hope you enjoy it. Yay far?
Just far enough, pretty much. That was about the size of it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, what did that, I wonder?
I don't know.
Hey, you're getting it on, by the way.
That's got quite a wear point in that.
I wonder what did all that.
I don't know. Alright, well, here's our carnage. We thought that it was originally the C4 right there, but that's actually C1. And C4 is on the other side of this plate here. So we're gonna have to take all this apart and see what the other side looks like. But that's definitely a problem there. Before we started knocking all kinds of dirt down in here, there was some metal shavings and things. So we're gonna try to get the 6 bolts out of here and go from there. We've been working at trying to get this thing tore down farther. We're having a little bit of trouble trying to get the distributor tubes out. It takes a 3/8 Allen wrench up here, and the one that we have is super long, and it's kind of a bit of annoying, but slowly getting it. We gotta yet to get the distributor tubes out. Dad went to run and get a wooden dowel, hopefully. But anyways, we got the PTO shaft out, and we're looking at several things here. For the majority, it looks pretty decent going all the way through. We noticed that there's a mark here, and there's a washer that's sticking up through, so we're kind of wondering what that's for, but there's quite a bit of wear right in here. So we're wondering if there's a bad bearing on back farther. So we're gonna have to take a look at that. This is your torque limiter clutch, which if you have dealt with any of these, you know what these are. And everything looks in pretty decent shape. There's a little bit of metal shaving embedded into this limiter clutch, but it overall looks pretty good. As far as that, we're just trying to work at trying to get this thing apart, and it's taken a while. Of course, we're all kind of rookies here. Dad has seen one of these come apart way back in his younger days, and he wishes that he paid more attention, but he was just a kid then. So we're just kind of going off of what the service manual is saying. In some ways it's very vague. So we've got the plugs out there. We're working at trying to get the Allen, using the Allen wrench to get the plugs out. And then this is where it's talking about a wooden dowel. And then we'll be able to tear down C1 and then get the C1, C4 piston carrier out of it. And then we can see what's going on behind, hopefully. But anyways, I'm gonna stick you on time lapse for a little while, and you can just watch us struggle.
Say what size. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you have any luck getting any plugs out?
Yep. Got both of them out.
Well, I didn't know how long. The guy, of course, if you got to pull them up out of there,
yeah,
you ain't gonna want the dowel very long, probably. If that's, you're supposed to wedge the dowel in there and then pull it up out of there. But it don't say what size. Big enough diameter. Don't say what diameter dowel you use.
Oh, like that.
We'll drop it down in there. Huh?
Ain't very long.
Oh. So it lifts it out of there, or?
Yeah. I had to wedge it just right.
We need to keep track of what one's what. The right side as you're looking at it, and that's the left side. I guess you're laying them that way too, I guess. That's the right side down here.
Yeah.
Right's on the right one.
Yep. 6 points would be very nice.
Most likely to round things up. What ratchet did you grab?
The one out of your new Craftsman set. Over here on the wood pile, I think.
I had two of them in there. The one, this one that's got the numbers etched on it up here is better. It's the one to use though. That other one, it'll knuckle bust you. If it's, I guess it's around, I don't know. Wish I could buy more stuff at an auction.
There's a cutout here and there's a cutout here. I assume that, yeah, there's a cutout down at the bottom.
I wonder if that's got some kind of,
I don't know.
certain position that it ought to be at or something too.
I'm surprised that ain't more spring loaded than what it is.
I like doing things with a hand wrench more because you feel what's going on better than.
Bless you.
Oh man. I had to dig around and, well, cut that with on the table saw.
Yeah.
Not having a tape measure either. So I used my fence to, how long is it? Use the fence, and then I'd hold my piece in place on the miter gauge, and I'd back my fence off, because you go trying to run that through there on the fence, you're gonna get it slung at you.
Yeah. This is another.
Bolts, remove the clutch.
It's another thing that we haven't done.
Reaction clutch. With the return spring.
With the return spring.
With the return springs.
Oh, I see springs now. Okay.
There is springs.
Yeah, I
somewhere,
see
it
them.
says.
I see them now. One, two.
Ooh.
There's three of them.
Eesh.
Huh?
Well, now you see more of that plate.
Well, here's some carnage. How many of these are there?
I don't know what's it.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
There's a keeper.
Huh?
There's a keeper.
Okay, so you got the retention plate and springs off. Remove the sun gear assembly
Okay.
and the C1 clutch plates.
Okay.
According to this, I guess you just slide that off. It doesn't really
Yep.
say.
That's what it just did.
Yeah, well, of it, but is there marks to marking that up and down? Yes, kind of. We got to remember that then.
And there's two holes up at the top.
Yes, yeah.
So,
But that, okay, so the marks are on the outside of it too,
yes.
in case it looks similar on the front and back. I don't know if it does or doesn't.
I don't know.
But definitely you got to clean this hole up front. It's got all kinds of crap in it.
Yeah.
I think we ought to do something with the ring gear while we're here. Well, that's pretty chewed up there in some spots.
Is it replaceable?
Yeah, I think you can heat it and take it off. I don't know, maybe that ain't, I don't know. Maybe heat it. 6 on that. I don't know. This is uncharted territory, dude.
Oh
This thing's
man.
heavy.
Oh man, this thing's got some weight to it.
Probably.
All right, everybody. It's the next weekend here. I just got off work today. Dad decided to work Friday here, so he volunteered for his job. So I'm gonna continue tearing down the PowerShift. We got everything covered up right now, but the next thing to come off there is the Planetary for the PowerShift there. We're gonna try to get to C2 and C3 PowerShift clutches. So I'm gonna start tearing down towards that. I got the wood stove going, as you can tell. It's a little smoky in here, but it'll clear out here because this is a well ventilated shed. As you can tell, there's light up at the where the tin does not meet. So don't worry, it's not smoking me out. So I just got it going. So I'm gonna try to stay warm and try to tear apart more on this PowerShift. So all right, the next thing that we need to do is get this Planetary off. Calls for a 5/32 Allen wrench. Oh, really? Well, that's... Well, here's the end of the video here. I just want to take the time and thank everybody for getting to this point, especially if you are a returning subscriber and been following us along with what's been going on here. Be sure to be looking out for some more videos on this tractor. The next video here, we're going to be tearing into the backside of the PowerShift to be able to pull it apart. I'm sure I've said something in the video there. We have not had a whole lot of time to work on it. Dad's been trying to volunteer for some Fridays to be able to get some extra money to be able to pay for this project and some other projects around. But we will be tearing into the top side of the PowerShift control valve assembly and everything. I'll allude to that on the actual outro here. If you haven't gotten the hint of what I've been doing at ending videos, is I've been alluding to what's been coming up. I just want to make sure that you guys give the video a thumbs up if you like this sort of content, and be sure that if you're new here to subscribe and hit that notification bell. It helps us out, and it helps getting to people more that are interested in this old stuff and want to keep it going. But anyways, without further ado, we'll see y'all in the next one.